There was another girl over there, like on the other machine, and he got up and started talking to her. I did cry. I cried on the stairmaster, and I almost had a panic attack. In that moment,
paid for hoes, just to lay with hoes, relax one night.
Alright, y'all, so today we are reacting to obsessed TikTok woman crashes out over gym crush. ... Now I don't want to waste too much time. Let's get right into it, see what the video got for us to offer. Come on.
Okay, so I blocked my gym crush on TikTok, and I think I blocked him on Instagram so I could get some advice from my gym girlies. I don't have an appetite, and that's not good.
Well, no man should make you feel like that, especially some sort of gym crush. In 2025, dating has been completely ruined by social media, by other people's voices and other people's opinions, and just by all the madness that exists out there besides the two people in the relationship. I honestly feel bad for the next generation. It's going to be harder and harder for them to date, especially when they go to online resources like this young woman to look for advice on how to live their actual lives, as opposed to, I don't know, thinking about things critically, taking them in, and then deciding, hey, I was probably right, I was probably wrong in these situations, and I should move differently. But this story about this woman and her gym crush is so absolutely insane, I had to do a reaction to it.
So my gym crush happened to be somebody that I had a crush on in high school, and for a couple years now, we've just always somehow managed to see each other in like a random ass place every now and then. I go to Crunch, I'm in there my first day. A couple hours later, I check my Snap, and I see that I have a message from the guy. So we were chatting it up. So the next time I see him, like, obviously, my feelings have never changed for this man, like, ever. Like, anytime I see him anywhere, it's just gonna be the same.
Now, I did some research on this woman, and she's about 23, 24 years old, somewhere in...
Shorty's obsessive.
So that means that they've been going back and forth for about 5 or 6 years now. And if your feelings have never changed and nothing has happened in those 5 or 6 years, then obviously nothing would really ever truly materialize in this sort of relationship. So why keep putting yourself in situations in which you could possibly be getting hurt? I don't know. But maybe the 8th time is a charm. Maybe the 19th time is a charm. Maybe she doesn't set herself up for failure this time, right? By, like, I don't know, going to the dude's house or something.
Like, I'm going to the gym. The first week is all like that, hee hee ha ha. Last week, it was hee hee ha ha, and it was, oh, come over Wednesday. So I go to his house. We hang out. We have casual conversation, catching up.
You set yourself up for the biggest ultimate failure by going to this dude's house, knowing that you have feelings for him. It hasn't materialized in 8 years. Like, nothing that you say or can do in this point of the conversation is going to make a relationship blossom out of literally nothing. But as long as you keep this to yourself, I don't think anybody is going to know, anybody's going to care. Yeah, you brought it to social media, but it's social media. People do stupid stuff all day.
I was like, hey, I know why I'm so nervous around you. He was like, why? And I was like, you give off a very strong masculine vibe, and he makes me feel very feminine and want to be girly, and I feel so safe around him, and he's so soft-spoken with me. You make me literally want to melt into your arms. I'm being very...
You're making him feel like a celebrity.
Fucking vulnerable. But he was just like, oh, like, you should always surround yourself with people that make you be in your purest form. Like, I'm happy that you feel that way. The next day I texted him, I was like, hey, would love to see you soon. Let me know when you're free. Radio silence.
Yeah, that's actually scary. Look at...
Bro, she done showed her whole hand. She showed her whole hand, bro. Bro said, I got her.
Men and women operate differently, but if a man ever told a woman that he had feelings for her, he wouldn't say something that deep, especially somebody who he hasn't established a real relationship with. And I know they've known each other for a long time, but I'm talking about an actual intimate relationship with. Why go that far off the deep end? I don't know. You felt comfortable, the shot didn't work, so I hope that you stop from here. She should stop here. But going that deep is actually scaring off people. You scaring the penis away. Like, you literally are scaring the niggas. You are the
yeah, you're scaring them.
And I'm glad that the young man in this situation...
You're not even scaring him. He's just knowing he could run game on you at that point.
Actually is showing more control and restraint, because I know a lot of people, hell, even me in my younger day, probably would have taken advantage of this situation right here, knowing that there is this woman who is this deeply in love with them or infatuated with them or whatever the case may be, and you have literally no feelings for them at all, or at least not feelings in the romantic sense for them. A lot of people would have taken advantage of her in this situation. So honestly, she should be thanking this young man for treating this situation the way he did, because if he would have put a little meat up on her, she would have been dickmatized, as the kids say. And I don't believe in that, no way. That's just justification for dumbass actions by women, but this is the absolute worst way to go about saying how you feel about somebody.
And I ended up calling 2 homeboys. He was like, everybody has that person in their phone that no matter where they at, what they doing, whoop-de-whoop, they're gonna text back. I almost started crying because I was like, I'm not his person. He may be my person. Like, if he was to text me,
Mom, shorty, that's not your boyfriend.
I don't care where I'm at. I don't care what time.
Why is she geeking over, bro? That's not your boyfriend, bro.
Bro, I'm texting back. I had posted like a video of me in my bra and underwear just showing the progress of my body on Snapchat. And he slid up talking about some whoop-de-whoop, 360 yada yada. I was like, okay, yeah, for a full body massage, yeah, I'm definitely down, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, like we can make that happen or something like that. And I was like, when? And he was like, well, we'll see. So after that, I kind of was in my head like, oh, you can respond when it comes to something sexual, but you can't respond with me just wanting to.
Bro just want them cheeks. He sees that he got you wrapped around his finger. You're treating him like a celebrity. Bro just wants some cheeks.
Genuine time with your dumb ass.
So this woman has opened herself up to this man so much that she is willing and able to admit publicly on public platforms to her homeboys or whatever that no matter what she is doing, no matter where she is at, she will always respond to his messages. She will always text him back. She will always be there for him. But in the same breath, because she's doing this from a relationship standpoint, she is willing to entertain conversations with him. Like the only time that he's willing to text her after the radio silence is when she's posting very intimate pictures of herself. Now, her posting to public platforms might not make it as intimate as I want it to be, but you posted a picture of bra and panties and he told you to do a 360, and that's the only time he's gonna respond to you. But you will respond to him in any other situation.
Yeah, bro, just want to clap.
Why make yourself this available and this open to somebody who's not willing to do the same things for you? And this is where a lot of people get set up in relationships and situationships or whatever the case may be. Energy should be reciprocated. And if the energy's not reciprocated, you should probably just cut it off so you don't end up like this woman in the video.
So I'm in the gym, I'm doing my workout with you. I'm watching him in the mirror. I walk my happy-go-lucky ass over to the motherfucking hip abductor. I didn't know there was another girl over there, like on the other machine, and he got up and started talking to her. I did cry. I cried on the stairmaster, and I almost had a panic attack. In that moment, I realized that he did not see me as a person. He just saw me as someone who could boost his ego when he needed it, but hopefully a quick fuck in his book. How the fuck you're gonna ask me to be the...
Right. Hey, at least you're not blind. At least you see the situation for what it is, shorty. Why are you treating this man like a celebrity? Treat him, bro, like...
Other to your cats. Even if you were joking, why the fuck would you joke about something like that? Why do men...
Yo, this... She got...
And then you talk about some, oh, we gonna have a little sushi day. Why do men put themselves in situations that they don't have to fucking be in?
All of a sudden, he doesn't see you as a person because...
No way she brought up the cats, bro. I'm still tripping off that. No way she brought up the cats, bro. You thought you was really gonna be the mom of his cats when he...
the outcome that you wanted. This is people setting themselves up for failure. You pedestalized this man in some sort of mental relationship that you built out when nothing was explicitly said. He invited you to go and get some food, as friends do. Even if he called it a date, that doesn't mean that you're dating. That doesn't mean that he wants to get to know you. Date isn't romantic. I know a lot of people want to put it in this romantic sense, but you can go on a date with your friends. You can go on a father-daughter date, a mommy-daughter date, a mother-son date. It doesn't matter what you do when you say dating. Like, dating can be romantic, but it doesn't have to be romantic. I know, based off of the story that you're telling, you guys aren't in a romantic relationship. He doesn't view you as less of a person because he was talking to another woman. That's crazy. You don't even know what they were talking about. And here you are on exercise equipment after exercise equipment after exercise equipment crying about a man who doesn't want you because you're not willing to do the adult thing and maybe communicate or take hints from this man and hear him when he's not speaking to you and say, oh shit, this guy doesn't want me the same way I want him. Let me stay my delusional ass away from him. The mother to your cats, my God, that's just talking. He's just yapping just like you're doing in this video. But there has to be some more explanation behind this.
This was somebody who I had a crush on in high school. So like on and off, we've been flirting with each other on and off for a couple years now. He was keeping up with the years. I was not. He let me know it'd been 8 years. I didn't even know that. I didn't come off too strong because I let him know everything. I'm the type of person where I'm laying everything out on the table. If you feel like I'm coming off too strong, then that's on you. I blocked him on TikTok, blocked him on Instagram. The only thing he's not blocked on is Snap. The thing about me is I'm always leave the door open, okay? I'm always leave the door open. The door will never be locked. I'm still gonna go to the gym. Still gonna go the same time I've been going. And I'm just gonna pretend like I don't see him. Is it partly my fault? Yes, because like I've told him in the past, like, hey, this is what I want. And he'd be like, I'm not with that. And then we don't talk.
Now, if you had any questions about this woman being delusional, I think that they have been answered right there. Some of y'all may sit on the fence as 50-50, but there's no more 50-50 in this conversation. She's known this man for 8 years, 8 long years. That means they had to be like freshmen in high school if my math is correct. He doesn't want her. They've never been in a relationship, and there's no confirmation of them ever having sexual intercourse, and you still will leave the door open for him? Even after he's had you crying in the gym, and it's also due to your own willpower, but he had you crying in the gym and you still leave the door open. You don't want to win. You don't want to succeed. You don't want to be in a relationship. You want to continuously harm yourself. This is self-harm at its finest. Please let it go. He reminded you of 8 years. He kept up with it for 8 years because he's trying to figure out why you continue to pursue him after 8 years of it not working. Leave him alone in that way.
I've never told a man, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, and that, and not do this, and that. You're not mad at him. You're not upset at him. You're upset with yourself because you let yourself get played by somebody who been on the same type of time since high school. So I don't even know why I allowed myself spending my time crying over somebody who don't give a flying fuck. And sometimes you gotta have those moments. I'm an Aries with a Leo rising and a Cancer moon, so I'm all over the fucking place.
Shut up, bro. Let's not talk. Oh my god, a lot of girls always do this, bro. Alright, I'm a Scorpio. What's that mean? What does that mean? Tell me who I am because you know my zodiac sign in the comments. Any of
me, if it's on my chest, I'm gonna get it the fuck off. I don't really care.
You know, as soon as women start to bring up astrology,
right,
that's when they start to lose all credibility.
That's delusion.
And accountability goes out the window. You never did any of the things that he said y'all wanted to do because you showed that you were still on that type of romantic timing. And he'd been told you for the past 8 years that he wasn't, but you decided to continue down that path for whatever reason. I'm glad in this video you can acknowledge that he clearly doesn't want you, but what makes you continue to leave doors open for him? I'm still confused. I don't think she was wrong per se for putting out how she feels, but I think how she phrased it was actually...
He knows that whenever he wants to, at his fingertips, he can have you. That's what he knows. He's running game on you. He's running masterous game on you. And he don't even need to have game to run game on you because you're easy to run game on. You're delusional.
Very weird. Like, that's very deep, very passionate, very emotional. Something that you would probably say to somebody who you're already romantically involved with. So you can get what you mean off your chest, but it doesn't have to be that deep. All you literally had to say was, look, I still have feelings for you. The soft, vulnerable nonsense that she said, look, girl, it didn't work a long time ago. It's not gonna work now. So what did you want to get out of this relationship or this flashback in the past? What did you want?
Not once did I tell him I wanted a relationship. I don't want a relationship. I know there's healing that I need to do before I get into anything with anybody, and he just got out of a relationship, so it wouldn't even have made sense for us to even be in a relationship. But you know, I do have needs.
Oh
there
my
it is.
god.
The downfall of both man and women in these relationships and situationships is their, honestly, horniness. Horniness is going to be the detriment to any and everybody. You let that cloud your judgment, your better judgment. Literally, I think you would have stopped a long time ago if you would have said to yourself, girl, let me pull out the roles. I'm gonna handle my business. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm not going to be with this man in any sort of way. And did you just admit that he was in a relationship? He just got out of a relationship? Look, I don't know how long that relationship spanned, but you've been saying that you've been going in and out of this sort of situationship or talking to this man for the past, I don't know, 8 years at this point. Were you doing this while he was in a relationship? That's why she's a terrible person. This is why she's a loser. I fuck with this young girl though. She needs some help in her life. She needs some guidance.
That's why she's a terrible person. That's why she's a loser. I fuck with her. Bro, it's funny every time I watch him.
Settling for a man who has never had any real feelings for me. So I'm sorry that I ate up the love bombing, because I'm thinking, like, if you're saying it, then you mean it, because I never say anything I don't mean. We have been flirting on and off for so long that I was at the point where I was ready to drop them draws. And like, the more and more I thought about it, the more and more I'm like, no, because once you drop him, he's gone.
Yep.
He's gone. So no, I didn't sleep
Out
with
of there.
him. A lot of people were saying that. I didn't sleep with him.
This is crazy. Grand opening, grand closing with this woman.
At this point, you should have just done it if you have your needs. I mean, bro left regardless. You should have just, feel me, gave him that got, and he could have got on, and y'all could have just, feel me, you could have still did your story time and got even more views.
She just acknowledged it in this specific third portion of the video. When you somehow spin the narrative and put all the blame on him in your finale without taking any sort of accountability, then you know it's all on you. This person is still the head of your mind. This person is still controlling your actions no matter how much you want it. At this point, you should have just had sex with the man, because at least you could say I had sex with him, and this is why I'm so delusional.
Hey, he's saying the same shit I'm saying.
Now, at this point, you didn't have sex with him. You're still delusional as fuck. What's wrong with you? Like, why are you like this? And the most amazing thing with people like her is that they make up words, or they misuse words in order to justify their actions. Love bombing, because he said he wanted to go.
That's not love bombing.
You, or because he said, oh, you could be the mother to my cats. Like, this is just casual conversation, bro. I don't know how you are justifying these silly actions with your insane actions. Like, I don't understand how that makes any sense. And you claim that he wanted to use you for sex, but you wanted to use him for sex. You were ready to give him sex and give him power. I hope a lot of people learn their lesson from this specific woman here. And if somebody does not like you, do not pursue them. Do not be delusional. And definitely don't blame them for your shortcomings in the dating world. It's not love bombing. It's not playing you. It's not setting you up. It's not any of those things. It's just this person doesn't like you, and you are honestly being a little insane about the relationship that you actually have. If you go out there, experience things, date people, you know, have actual relationships with people, I think this could have been totally avoided. Because if she would have been through this experience before, she wouldn't have been in this experience again 8 years later.
It has come to my attention that some grown-ass man downloaded my videos and posted them to his Twitter account and called me a loser and said that I'm the most delusional woman on TikTok.
Hey, that's me. I'm the grown-ass.
Hey, you are the most delusional woman on TikTok. I mean, you're for sure not the most delusional woman on TikTok, because women are full of delusion and there is millions of girls on TikTok. But you are very much delusional and viral. So the title fits you.
Man.
How are you a grown man in my 23-year-old business? And this is why I don't like men who have podcasts. Because men who have podcasts, it literally screams, you can't get a woman, and so you're going to do everything possible to bring a woman down.
You dead ass?
Can't get no woman. Huh. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Look, for those that do know about my life, I shouldn't have to defend my claims of if I can get a woman or not. But I honestly was gonna make a reaction video to her anyway, and then people sent me the content, and I thought to myself, man, I've gotta clap back. That's what the kids do. And how does she know that I have a podcast? Now, it is sports related, so I don't think it's that podcast that she's thinking about. We keep it a buck over it. Let's keep it a buck. But the reason why I called you a loser is because of your actions. And you go down the video and agree with me in a lot of the different things. So why are you upset that people are calling you out? This is the nature of the game. I'm a content creator. I create content on the nonsense that's on the internet.
Thank you for posting my content on your page. It's given free advertisement, because little do you know, I am...
Oh, she's hurt. She's hurt.
The cuntiest of the cunt. I am that bitch. And just because I call a nigga cute and crash out here and there does not mean I am not still that bitch. As a man, you calling me a loser because I literally got my feelings hurt is crazy. And when I think about it, I don't think I've ever called a man a loser for crying. I've never called a man a loser for crying. I never said he was less than for crying. Yet it's you and other...
I think you're getting the wrong idea here, shorty. He shouldn't have called you a loser, but he's calling you this because you are obsessing over a man and acting like you are his girlfriend on TikTok for views. And you're being very delusional because everybody could clearly see the picture that's being taken, and you can't.
As men and pick-me-ass women saying how I'm crazy. I never said I was not delusional, but I am 23, and my frontal lobe has not developed yet.
Oh my God! See, that's not an excuse. That means that you're aware. You're aware. I'm 22, and come on.
I didn't date in middle school. I didn't date in high school. I started dating in college. So yeah, I guess I am a little new to the game. I've only had 2 boyfriends.
How do you have so much self-awareness, but then at the same time lack self-awareness? I think that's...
Oh my God, bro. Me and bro, I promise you I have not seen this video, but me and bro are saying the same shit over and over again, bro. I have not seen this video. Cross my heart, hope to die. I have not seen this video, and we're saying the same things. That means that shorty right there is indeed wrong, because there's 2 human beings with the same thoughts. watching a video, and that's not the other human beings that watch the video. So we probably all done seen the bigger picture, shorty, and you didn't. Frontal lobe, Mrs. Frontal lobe.
Oxymoronic thing in the world. I'm not calling you a loser because you got your feelings hurt. Feelings hurt implies to me that somebody else did something wrong to you and it was very intentional and all these other things like that. You hurt your own feelings. This is a situation that could have easily been avoided. You did not have to continue to go down that path with that young man. Now, you do need some grace here, but also you serve as a warning message to a lot of people. I think that there's these movements around the internet that talk about not participating in dating, not participating in working a real job, being an entrepreneur, not participating in just regular common day-to-day activities that humans do. But this right here is the outcome. Now, I think this young lady actually is pretty funny. I think she's intelligent. I think she's all those things. I actually do enjoy her content. She's got a little quirk to her. But ultimately, what I'm seeing here is somebody who doesn't have experience and now is being put through the fucking ringer because she doesn't have said experience. This is what happens when those moms and those dads be like, well, I don't want you out there dating. I don't want you out there doing this, that, and the third. This is the literal outcome. You have grown adults not being able to take accountability for their actions. You have grown adults being able to be manipulated.
Hey, and that's a fact. I probably I know for a fact I wouldn't be where I am mentally right now, maturely and as smart as I am when it comes to relations, if I didn't go through a bunch of shit, go through heartbreaks, go through my mistakes within relationships, go through all kinds of things like that. So hey, he just put a point in my head. Maybe you shouldn't 100% keep your kids from dating throughout your household. Hey.
Adults being put through the rooter and the tutor when it comes to the dating game. That doesn't mean that she deserves to get cheated on. That doesn't mean that she deserves to get disrespected. But ultimately, when you don't experience situations, how will you know how to navigate and go about these different experiences in life? This is why I don't believe in things like online dating or partnering up based off of people's recommendations or stuff like that. You need to experience the whole experience so you know the red flags, the green flags, and even the yellow flags in between.
But most of y'all gave me y'all funky ass, stinky ass, raggy ass, stoodle ass opinions that I did not ask for. But I let you say them because freedom of speech. Who am I to stop you?
Well, so you're right. I am here to give you advice, specifically you advice. One, don't go to some separate gym. That honestly makes it a little weird. You should be able to face confrontation and be able to deal with and exist in places and spaces with people that don't like you, people who you've had awkward encounters with, people who you, I don't know, professed your love to and they didn't feel the same way. So then they started talking to a random woman that you interpreted as him talking to another bitch. I don't know. That's crazy. 2, block that man off of literally every single platform. Just block him. Block him. Period. Point blank. Block that man. There shouldn't be no door open. You think this is a Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak song? No, you're not leaving the door open for him. Keep going to the gym. Keep getting your body right. I heard your story about the time where you try to profess your love to another woman and all that other stuff. This keeps happening to you, but as long as you are journaling and learning from these experiences, hopefully when that frontal lobe does develop, you don't have to encounter these situations. But to you and to anybody else out there listening, go into actual relationships with people. Open, honest. I like this. And then learn as you get destroyed in some instances. Learn as it's received pleasantly in some instances.
Y'all let me know what you thought about her being obsessive in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about the video. Let me know if you guys enjoy the new audio. I am back and consistent. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to more Theron Forex. This is where the channel right here where I'm doing the reactions. Subscribe to Theron Forex where I do the vlogs. Theron Speaks if you want to hear that real shit. Subscribe to OBBSSESSED, the creator of this original video. And follow my IG, man. We're going to get them vlogs on Theron Forex. So like I said, go over there. I love y'all. I'm out.